New precautions are being taken against the coronavirus pandemic after a raging outbreak in China.
Yeah, starting today, 17 countries will impose COVID-19 restrictions on travelers from China, and that includes here in the U.S.
7 Action News reporter Mike Duffy is at Detroit Metro Airport with the change and what travelers think about it.
Passengers coming from China will now need to show a negative PCR or antigen test no more than 2 days before they travel. Some say that this is necessary to keep Americans safe, but Chinese authorities say science doesn't support the requirement. Joanne McCauley was flying out of Detroit Metro Airport Thursday. She said she does think people coming to the U.S. from China should be tested. Because you're flying today and knowing that that requirement went into effect today, does that give you an extra measure of certainty?
Yes. It makes me feel a little more protected.
Jennifer Lasco, on the other hand, doesn't think testing or singling groups out makes sense anymore.
Personally, I think it's inconvenient and I don't want to do it. I know that's not a popular opinion, but I think it's a bit much at this point.
Dr. Paul Kilgore is an associate professor at Wayne State University in the Department of Pharmacy Practice and co-director in the Center for Emerging Infectious Diseases. He worked in China for over a decade, and he responded to the new testing requirement.
I personally think that we should be putting our effort in other areas. The testing or requirement of testing is something that, we tried in the past. It really did not show or demonstrate great impact or great effect.
He admits he doesn't think countries would be imposing these testing requirements if China was more forthcoming with its data.
I view public health as 80% politics, 20% science. Part of public health that's so important is that engagement, that communication, the sharing of information. If we can actually get back to that, we may not actually need the testing of passengers before they get on an airplane.
He says screening will find people who are positive, and it will also let through people who falsely test negative.
The opportunity for spreading, bringing the virus here or to another country is there. It will happen regardless of the testing that happens up front or before people get on the airplane.
He showed me specifically how China's just not reporting the same amount of genetic sequencing data as other countries.
And since July, they've reported, roughly about 1,000 strains. What we want to do with China is actually boost up that genomic surveillance, get numbers in the tens of thousands over the next several months.
At DTW, Mike Duffy, 7 Action News.